What's up? This is just too good not to share. So I finished class today and I went to go drop some money off at the bank, and then I was gonna grab food. And so I actually forgot to go to the bank first and went to Costco to get some good, cheap food. And I got there, and for some reason the next 4 days the food court's closed. So personally, I got irritated, and I was like, dang, I was really looking forward to that. But then I had to shift my mind, and whether you're religious or not religious, please keep listening, because I shifted my mind by saying, okay, God, whether or not you helped close the food court for this, please help something good to come out of this frustration. Please help something good to come out of this problem that I'm facing, because I was looking forward to Costco. And so what do? I then went to the bank, and then I found a Mongolian barbecue spot. So went to the Mongolian barbecue spot, and then I was thinking, I parked there, and across the street was In-N-Out. So I was like, oh dang, In-N-Out sounds good. But then I was like, you know what, I'm still gonna go to the Mongolian barbecue place. So I get out of the car, and what happens? This lady, her name's Bridget, she came and said, hey, do you have any change? And instead of giving her change or whatever, I said, hey, I'll get you a meal. And then the other guy with her said, oh, I'll get a meal. And went to this other store, but I wanted to go to the Mongolian barbecue spot. So I got both of them, and this is not to pat myself on the back. See, once again, I was frustrated and mad, and this is God's grace extended to my view and mind, because I should not have thought through this and acted like this, but this was the Holy Spirit through me, not me. So went, purchased the food for them, and then just asked Bridget, hey, why are you in this predicament? She said, well, I want to get a job and this and that, and it's hard. And just, I tried to speak value and love. You are made in the image of God. She said she believes in God and whatnot, but she doesn't feel changed by it, and she doesn't want to go to church at all, not interested, whatever. So whether or not you want to say she is or is not saved, that's a different discussion, but she wasn't as maybe interested. But I gave her some tips. Hey, go to the library, ask the people. She was looking for a secretary job, so I asked, hey, go ask the librarians, how do you organize things? Go to different businesses and ask how they organize, how their secretaries work. Practice communication skills, all that kind of stuff. Trying to give her some tips, some skills. Then I went and talked to Jeff, and Jeff was in a similar predicament. And so I gave him advice. I said, hey, go to the, he wanted a sales job, retail. So I said, hey, go to some retail shops that you're interested in, ask them for advice, ask them for resources, ask them for some help, and hopefully they'd be able to do it. And as a business major, I then was giving him just all this different advice. And then I asked him where he was spiritually, and he said he just doesn't really know. So in order to hopefully have him be transformed by Christ, he also had never had a Bible. So I got him a Bible. I put my name, phone number, and email, and said, if you need any business advice, resources, give me a call, let me know. I'd be more than happy to help you. And then, so gave that to him, and then gave them both food, and I took off with our to-go food, and they ate. And I just want to say, whether or not you're religious, taking a positive approach to a frustrated situation is vital to success in life and vital to success in helping the people around us. Yeah, I didn't have to pay for their meal. Yeah, maybe it was a little more expensive than I would have liked. I was trying to save money. But here I am, a college student going to school for what? For a job, so I can bless others. So I can help people like that, Jeff and Bridget, so I can help them try and get their life back together, since that's what they said and that's what they wanted. They wanted work. But actually also taking time to look them in the eye, to listen to them, and to try and give them practical advice and help. And hopefully they make some good life choices and make a difference. But if they don't, I'm thankful that God gave me the outlook I did to actually not be frustrated with Costco, but instead make a great opportunity out of a interesting situation. And I was able to end it with, they are loved by God. And if they went to visit a church and they were treated poorly, that's those people's sin. The church is called to love and support the people in need. And if they aren't, if they need to be proper, if they need to be all preppy and whatever, then that's pride and that's sin. We're called to help the people in need. And so if anyone would judge them if they went, that's what I had to say about that, because we are called to help those who need help. And so it was just too good to not share. And this is not to pat me on the back, as I was frustrated about not being able to eat at Costco. So don't give me praise, give God praise and glory and honor and attention. And that's all I have to say about that. So thanks for listening.